No intro this time. Yes, just get straight into it. It is now Wednesday, the 27th. Yes, welcome everybody who's watching the recording. Do hit the like button if you like this, because I'm not really prepared today. I just kind of threw this flight plan together. We're going from Dublin because the weather's quite bad. Purely for that reason only. It's been raining all day, all over Ireland, constantly, non-stop, and it's quite gusty and windy. But taking off is easy. I think the weather might be a bit better around Southend. We don't know yet. It might change. So yeah, it's about an hour flight. It'll probably be an hour and a half stream, or maybe I might decide to go somewhere else, depending if this goes well, which it may not. You know, we don't know yet. We don't know yet. Greetings. I just see people coming on there. Happy days. Welcome. And I just want to get some Windows stuff here. I just want to make sure I get the YouTube chat as well. There we go. And yes, I can see all the chats there now. Brilliant. Excellent. Okay. Johnny F. Straight away, Johnny F. is here with us. The first to comment. He's a founder. He's an 8th month subscriber. Johnny F. welcome, as always. And Prime Gaming and a moderator. Oh God, I keep doing that these last few days. Big burps. Well, you see, I'm drinking fizzy water is the problem. Out of my mug. Anyway, yeah, all of that. So great. So yeah, this is going to be... yesterday was a little bit of a... I don't prepare. It's fun. Hopefully I won't make a mishmash of this one. So I put in the... what was it in Dublin there? A departure from runway 28 left, because the wind's coming from the rest pretty much, you know, on Liffey 6 Alpha, and we're going to come over the RC, then over Liverpool, and then on to Southend, which is in the south east of England, near enough to London. So yeah, let's see how this goes. I'm flying the fly-by-wire, and I've got the real world weather on. Let me just check that. Come on, click. Time is I need the... Okay, so real world weather. I'm not worried about the time, because I may have to change it to a little bit to daytime, purely because you can't see anything, can you? You want some eye candy. Just close that window there. Okay, so let us begin the flight. We're on the North European server if you want to fly along. And this week, if you've just joined us, is just an experiment on... Well, I just want to start streaming a bit more, and I'm going to see how it goes. And I'm learning on stream. It's more fun that way, I think, for everybody involved. With the big jets, that is. So, yes, it's going to be a bit of an interesting flight. So, yes, let me just have a look here and see the YouTube comments anyway. Oh, we got Colin Prendergast. Special request. Could you do the old stream with VATSIM or Pilot Edge? The odd stream. Yes, I must look into that, and I keep thinking you're looking into it, and I will. One day it'll just happen. I'll just spend all day looking into it. But I'll get that sorted. Ian Pollard is with us as well. Nighttime landing again. Well, I might change it to the daytime so people can see. I think I will. Oh, look at that rain. I will change it to a little bit more of the daytime, because you can't see anything. Maybe it's about an hour and a bit. So maybe if you go from 15. You want to arrive when it's getting dark, so it'll be about an hour and a bit, an hour and a half, let's just say. I know. So let's say 1600. So if I leave at 1500 roughly, it'll be getting dark. Look at that. Let's have a look outside. Why can't I hear the sim? Why can't I hear the rain on the windshields there? Oh, big rain. I can hear the rain now. Just putting my phone onto silent. Thank you. Yeah, it's just decluttered there a little bit. It's rainy and... What's happened here to the... What has happened to the Orbeck scenery? Oh, okay, I'm just parked over a little bit. It just looks a bit odd. That looks very odd. You know, this is Orbeck scenery in Dublin. Oh, I'm over. Okay, I thought I was over here. This building here, I'm not. I'm over at the further one. But it looks fantastic, even though it's terribly bad weather. Yeah, there's a car park over there. I recognize everything. I want the gates. But look. Oh yeah, I shouldn't have the American airline livery, should I really? But look. Doesn't matter. We can worry about all those details later on. But I want to learn the Airbus a bit better now. A little bit better. So, just a quick look at the... Oh, I have to log on to Navigraph here. Why do Navigraph? You see, I like to use Navigraph in the sim. Okay? Oh, I don't want you to... I'll take that picture before. There we go. Yeah, you can't use it. I want to use Navigraph in the sim. And it keeps making me log on. It just keeps making me log on, which is going to be annoying. Every time. So. Okay, great. It's very, very annoying. Okay, I load the configuration, fine. Okay, so I'm loading the flight plan from into Navigraph. Great. So let me just see here. Yeah, the sound goes away when I click away, so this is why I'm using the Navigraph in-game. So there's our route. We've loaded it into the flight computer there. Oh, God. Oh, no. Come on, Navigraph. You've got to, you know, if you're flying this in VR. So there we are in Dublin Airport. There's a departure coming out here. Over the... straight ahead to Collinstown, over to the Dublin VOR, straight out to Liffey, and then up to Gitzo, or Gitto, then to the VOR here in Liverpool, straight on down through the UK, all the way down. Now it does take us out a bit. I could have done it much shorter. But this time I thought I'd just give myself just a little bit of a... I don't know if that's a real... I don't think that's a real world flight plan. And we get into the... We take the ILS from here. Let's see how that works out. Johnny F73 is with us again. Greetings. Oh, I said that already. Where's the fun being prepared? Exactly. I'm not really prepared. Not particularly. You would normally do the flight first. Would you? You know, I'd like to do the flight first on my own. You know? I would say some people do that when they're not... You know, anyway, we're just going to go and hope for the best. Okay, great. That's Navigraph. Where are we now here? Come up here then. Great. So now, in theory, I can throw this window over to my second monitor like that. Now that's working again. Great. So I can throw the other Navigraph, get rid of that. And we're all set to go, I hope. Now, let's go through the checklist. Park and brake is set. That's off. That's on. I love the way those controls work. Wipers I know are off. Spoilers are retracted. Yes, they are. Engine masters are off. Yes, they are. Yep. Thrust levers idle. Flaps are retracted. And anti-skid is on. I would really like some... Let's do an Alt-L here for a little bit of a light. God, it's dark. It's dark and gloomy. It's 3 o'clock. That's what the weather's showing. Anti-skid is here. That is on. Happy days. Landing gear check down. Fuel quantity check. We've got half tanks. That'll be fine. Battery master 1 and 2 on. Happy days. Okay, we're swinging out. Battery master 1 and 2. Boom, boom. External power. I should really have the truck. Okay, wait for the truck. Fine. And then we can connect to the external power. Have I gone blind? There it is. Ooh, I love that sound. Strobe lights auto. Why is it pinging at me, folks? Speaking of which, really early on, I'd like to do the old nav gun on the IRS, or whatever you call it, the global positioning system. Jar navigation, strobe lights auto. Okay, that is on auto. I've done the ADIRS, or the IRS I'd like to call it. APU and engine fire test, okay, that's fine. Instruments, flight simulator. Instruments and flight display set. Let's get some lightage, folks. Let's get some lightage. Lightage is very important, as you all well know. Go on. Come on. You two as well. You two as well. Thank you. Put those on as well. We want to come down here, and we want the floodlights. Come on. Come on. Why can't they just have them all in one place? I see what they've done. They've put them in the logic area, you know, logically where you want the lights, you know. And there's a few under here. Oh, we've got one here. We've got one here. Come on. Okay. That'll do. Seatbelt sign on. So let's get all the passengers. I don't know if the gate, if the stairs will come up. You know, sometimes the stairs will come up and sometimes it doesn't. But we'll soon find out. Let's see if we can call the stairs. I just get the external power truck. I get the baggage. I get the passengers. And let's see if the passenger comes up. We don't need that. We get some catering. And let's try. Let's try a not take off with the front door open. Now it's not bringing the stairs. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. I don't know if there's any rhyme or reason to it. Robert Times is back again. Greetings. Happy days. So it doesn't appear to be bringing any stairs, but this is again an Orbex scenery. Is that why? I don't know. Okay, all the stuff's there. Happy days. Where was I? Engine master, heart test, seatbelt sign. Okay, seatbelt sign. Seatbelt sign. There it is. I always get mixed up with that. It's just this little area up here. It's this little area that slows me down. You know, this fiddly nonsense. Come on, go on. On you go. Great. Emergency exit lights arm, and that's over there. And annunciator lights, you can test those by over here. Okay, they're fine. Oh god, thank you. Let's have a look at our flight plan. Let's have a look at our flight plan and see how we're going with that. In at page 1. Let's see how quick I can do this now, or fluently. Robert Times. Yes, as Basil Fawlty would say, Robert is saying on Twitch, is it's best not to mention the door or to the producer. Yes, the producer actually tried to stop me from taking off, if you remember, yesterday evening. He put my paws on my arm and tried to drag me away, and I recorded it. And that was why the producer was telling me later on why you didn't want to take off. I know the saying does like that when I click a new window now. I'm clicking on the second monitor, and the sound disappears. It's very annoying for me and you. Who else have we got on YouTube? We've got Colin Prendergast, Ian Pollard, we got Brian Barney, Mark Darko's back, Ian Pollard, and Travis Montgomery. Travis says, I was notified. Oh great, you did get a notification, but my obsessive flying of your page, maybe a typo, apparently paid off. Oh great. Okay, great. Pilot Boys is with us. Hello, Pilot Boys. Greetings and salutations. Welcome. Let's do it again. MK12344444 says, has Orbex upped their game because some of their offerings for Microsoft Flight Simulator have been embarrassingly lately? I haven't bought any Orbex products for a while. The last that I bought was London, or that whole Tabasco, and it was awful. Then I bought Dublin, and that was really mediocre. And I haven't bought any Orbex products since. But hopefully they'll up their game. I don't know. I haven't checked. I haven't checked at all. Okay, so where was I? In at page 1. Okay, flight number 01. Costing, that is not implemented yet, but we put in 50. Why wouldn't put in the flight number it did? Cruise altitude. Okay, we're going at 70 an hour. We'll go 27,000 feet. I wonder what they actually fly. The higher the better, I guess. I'll go 27,000 feet for the moment. IRS in it. That looks all good. So that's all done. Next, we want to go to flight plan. I got to follow the checklist exactly. This is clear here. That's all good. Let's just check my destination, my arrival here. So we're coming into ILS 05. Where's my plane going? ILS 05 to Southend. That looks okay. We'll see when we get closer. Good. That's fine. RadNav. I worry about this when I get out of Dublin. 11135, I think it's the Dublin ILS. I don't need to tune anything for Dublin for the moment, really. I should, but init page 2. Did I go to init page 2 already? Oh yes, there we go. Good. Block. Good. That's fine. And performance. Now, there's a lot I haven't done here, admittedly. You know, I'll have to look at the V speeds again. 155 for V1, let's say. Or maybe it'll be back 140, no? Realistically speaking. Let's clear that. I'm just guessing here, really. $149. We'll see how it goes anyway. And V2 would be about I don't know, 55. Block 3.3. That's not a lot. Does it tally with SimBrief? I don't use SimBrief MK just yet. I've got to get into SimBrief. I got to get into SimBrief whole thing there. I'll spend a day doing that one day. So that will be very useful for me, and I learn a bunch more. So this area here, I'm just getting by really here, you know. Performance. Oh no, actually, let's go back here to the next page. Climb, cruise. So SimBrief will have to come. That's for our approach. We'll worry about that on the way. And we want performance. Yeah, I got. Is that for takeoff? You know, to say you've got flaps 1 for takeoff. I don't know. I have to figure out all this again. There's lots to figure out here in the MFC, or the flight management computer. Okay, so that should do for the moment. That'll do. Greetings. That's Rolf Copters with us as well. Lenny here as well. Shame the weather. Lenny says shame weather. The same weather as New York. Brilliant. Joshua's with us as well. Hello, everybody from YouTube and Pilot Boys, as I said earlier on. Welcome, everybody. This may or may not go well. We don't know. We don't know. We had some awkward moments, or I had awkward moments yesterday. Yep. Cockpit door lock. Okay. Let's send all the stuff away, will we? Okay, we don't. Oh, shouldn't have sent him away just yet. Because I want to start the APU. Anyway, you see, should I not really actually disconnect the power now? Because I was connected to external power, and now I've told the van to drive off. You know, should not disconnect the power. Okay, that's all the stuff gone. Just looking out the window, you know. With the rain. Fabulous. But I put the wipers on. I never use the wipers. Wipers. Slow. Ugh. Oh no. I don't think so. Yeah. Bye bye wipers. Yeah, I think that's to be looked at. Okay. A shortcut for the... If I hit B here, it'll put the Q and H on the sim. So it's 1003. That's nice and handy. It saves me from a bit of flip-flopping around. After you've started up, yeah, the APU, exactly. So that's coming up now. PCU altitude, we set that speed, heading, alignment, okay, fine. Iris alignment, that's fine. EFIS, we had a look at that. Okay, that's fine. Flight directors both on, and they're both on. 1 on 2. The APU master, here we go. That's exactly what you're asking for. APU master. 1 on 2, and we're going to get an indication here of the APU starting up. The flaps will open. Boom. Let's have a look outside and have a listen. It stopped raining. I know, I should have changed the livery. I love the sound of the APU starting up. A bit jerky there. Just a tad, but not too much. Let's get right up to the engine here. Okay, that's the APU coming on. Crew oxygen supply. There we go. Switch off the passenger oxygen supply. Fuel pumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Air conditioning. Okay, it's on. Navigation lights on. Oh. There we go. Okay, great. APU bleed. We will be needing that to start the engines. No, that's the generator. Look before you press. Oh, I'm gone blind here. There we go. Air conditioning in the middle. External power off. Okay, so that's when I should have switched off the external power. Great. Okay, beacon light on. And now I'm going to read the checklist for the engine start, because what happened yesterday was I stuffed it up. So, select mode is to engine start. Engine 1 on. We're going to start the left one first. Now we should be pushing back, I know, but I can't do this both at the same time. Let's do the kickoff pushback then, shall we? Push back. Go tug. He's awkwardly placed right at the side. Let's take my brakes off. And let's start push back. Good, good, good. Yeah, it's not the best, is it? The tug. Disappeared. Yeah. Anyway, it's doing something. Oh, there's a catering truck on the runway. What a pity. I'll have to keep going back here. And then we start up engine number 2. There's the angry dog kicking off. Go away. What's he doing there? I mean, you know what? Okay, that's good enough. Stop. Stop. Go away, Tuck. Brake coming back on. Good, good, good. Both engines are started. Just kicking off. I love the sounds. Ricardo says it was more of a rollback than a pushback. Yes, it was actually. That's exactly what I was thinking. That's exactly what I was thinking. And I didn't say it, but well spotted. You know, well spotted. No. I mean. Okay, now let's put the back to norm. Okay, ancient selectors back to normal. APU bleed, we don't need that anymore. So let's get the APU bleed off. And the APU master off. Autopilot. Okay, let's make sure we have all this set up. Boom, boom. Our altitude for Dublin, I think it's ATC or 3,000 feet. Let's go to 3,000 feet initially. I've got the solid line. Brilliant. Happy days. That's nice. That's all set up. Before taxi, okay, transponder, make sure that's off. That should be off anyway. It's on standby. Great. Probe window heat auto. Probe and window heat onto auto. There we go. Spoilers arm. Spoilers. This is for reject to takeoff. Flaps to takeoff. That's setting 1. Anti-ice if recorded. We're going to leave the anti-ice off for fun. Yeah. Auto brake set. Yeah, that's reject to takeoff, so I can use that in my panel here. We'll put it to high. Auto brake and nose light on. And nose light on here. There we go. So that'll be onto taxi. Yes, onto taxi. When we turn off lights on. When we turn off lights on. When we turn off or on. Parker brake is off. Weather radar on. Okay, let's put the weather radar on. Then we'll taxi. Weather radars are. We'll put this guy on here. And put this guy on here. And that should be the weather radar. Oh, yes, lots of stuff going on. Let's put this one on terrain radar. I may need that, considering what happened yesterday, the terrain radar. There's the weather. Weather is awful, shocking, terrible, and incredibly displeasing for all concerned. So, let's just have a look here. Robert Time says, okay, YouTube is a good minute behind Twitch. Okay, good stuff. Let me get my window properly here. Disconnect on the overhead before you've started APU. Oh, that was probably that area. Okay. Ricardo says, remember constraints and LS button should be on as well. Should it? The constraints should be on. Also takeoff config should be on as well. Let's put on the constraints. I usually put them on for landing. If I'm, would you? What's going on here with my mouse? Oh God. Let's get that out of the way here. The mouse went a bit crazy there. If anyone, I think this is the Windows update. I've got another monitor here, as you probably know. If I open another window on the other monitor, the sound goes. So if anyone knows what that is that an update in Windows? Because it just started happening yesterday, you know. You know, it just happens. There we go. So I click back on now. So it's quite annoying, as you can imagine, in many ways. Okay, so constraints will be on all the time. That kind of makes sense to me. Okay, let's taxi to... now this is the tricky bit I want to get sorted out here. It's just a little bit of a mystery. You know, these big airports. Takeoff config to press. Takeoff memo is good. Okay, great. So let's taxi. And hold for before takeoff checks. Now, this is what I stuffed up yesterday. I'm going to go nice and slowly. Nice and slowly. Talk to ATC. Ground surfaces. Oh no, I don't ground services. I know we get clearance for starting the engines and all that kind of stuff. Okay, I should have done this before. We should really request engine start. Group sim is cleared to the Southend Airport field to take off runway 2, climb left 6,000 feet, departure frequency was into the squawk 07. Okay, great. It puts the squawk automatically in the sim. Feedback is correct ground. I'm on taxi. I think that's it. Let's contact ground. Good. Oh, hang on. Escape options, general options, sound, then mute audio in background set to off. Really? So that'll stop us from doing that when I click another window outside. Okay. Escape options, general options. Are you talking about Windows now, or are you talking about in the flight simulator? I'd like to fix that now. That'd be great. That's control options, by the way. Sorry. General options, sound. And then mute audio in background to set off. Oh. Oh. I wonder. How did that happen? Let's go back and see if that works. That would be great news. Oh, how did I do that? So that's fixed it. Rolf Copter, you are a star. Thank you so much. I was typing that in Google for ages, and I couldn't get any answers. I don't know. I don't know what I was doing, but I didn't get the answer. So that's great. Thank you very much, Rolf Copter. Happy days. Brilliant. I am greatly pleased. Now, here's the tricky bit. A request taxi IF4. Oh, get me pen ready. Group sim, Yankee ready. Taxi IF4. Group sim, taxi and hold short of runway 28 using taxiway AT4F1 Echo 1 cross 34. Contact tower moment 9.6 already. So taxi to. Oh god, I better acknowledge the claims before he cancels it. AT4, yeah. F1, Echo 1, cross runway 34. Contact tower when ready. Okay. Fair enough. Let us do that then. So you need a map. You know, I need the map. You know, you need a map. You really do need to look. And let's play with this. Let us see. And remove this mystery. No, I don't want the VR map. I want Navigraph. One Navigraph, please. Go away, VO4 map. No, thank you. So, okay. Let us go to Dublin. Yeah. I'm sure there's a quicker way of getting there. Taxi, airport. Where am I? So we're here. So what they're saying is. AT4. What does AT4 mean? Foxtrot 1. So we're gonna. I know which way we're gonna go. So Foxtrot 3, Foxtrot 2 to Foxtrot 1. Okay. I just. AT4 they gave me. AT4, I can't see it there, so I don't know. Maybe it's just one of those things, folks. Thank you again, Wolfcopter. That was great. It was bugging me all day long. Okay, so fair enough. Let's get rid of him. Let's taxi. Rocker brake off. Oh, cabin door. Lock. Oh, I heard it shut behind me. I love that. Happy days. Okay, let's taxi forward. And make sure I got windows. That's great now. Luxury to be able to open all the windows without the sound going. Ricardo says, Ricardo Hotbreak says, a bit more power. Constraints, ensure autopilot, follow the altitude and speed constraints on the departure of the SID, standard instant departure. So there we are. See, these the altitudes have appeared here. So let's see if that works. I was just under the impression that, you know, VNAV didn't work. So that's why I was kind of hesitant. So this would be something new for me if it works. Great. So it did work in the approach yesterday until I stuffed it up. A little bit choppy here, but it'll clear up very shortly. Oh, lots of power. Good. Now, we want the Foxrock taxiways. Let's make sure here. Let's read everything. All the pillars in my way. Should we not be down here? You know, I would imagine. But okay, we'll keep going this way. Let's get on the yellow line. AP4 is probably apron terminal. Ah, okay. There is somebody there, wait, holding short. There's someone there. I love the way in Flight Simulator now. There's life to it. You know, there's life to it. There's someone on approach there. You know. There's link 2. There's old Dublin Airport there, look. Yeah, Irish there. Nobody. Bale, I can't even. Yeah. Oh, easy. Okay. No. Wait, let me just see where I am here, because I'm just taxiing randomly. Foxtrot 1, Echo 1. Beautiful. Nice. Okay. Nice one. Easy. Easy so far. I'm going to hold short. Echo 1. And I'm going to hold here. And we're going to do our takeoff checks. Or our pre-takeoff checks. There we are. Echo 1. Runway 28 left and 34. 28 left. Holding there. And park and brake coming on. There we go. And let's have a quick look at the comments. If there's any fresh ones there. Distracted by all the pretty objects again, I see, says Timberwolf. Yes, I am. I am distracted by all the pretty things. And you're getting, Timberwolf, you're getting to watch the taxi, or the takeoff for once. Yes. I'm delighted you're here. Catherine Anderson. 84 is probably, oh yeah, thank you, Catherine. Okay, great. That's on YouTube. Okay. Let's get the checklist. So they told me to hold short, just assume that. Okay, no, the lights again. This bothers me. It does bother me. I must get my actual physical light set up. Nose light. You can buy the actual physical overhead panel, by the way. No sight, 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 no sight. Takeoff. If that's the takeoff. Landing light, yeah, of course. No, landing lights go on. TCAS. Yes, that would make sense to me. There we go. TCAS, happy days. Transponder on, TCAS is on, and the rest is gravy. So, just to review, after takeoff, we're doing the Liffey 6 Alpha departure. I expect to turn right after takeoff. I got my constraints on. All I have to do is hit the autopilot button and that's it, isn't it? Yes, it is. 3,000 feet. That should be like that, shouldn't it? Yeah, that's fine. And that's it. QNH is set and we're all golden. Let's go. Oh, brakes off. I love the controls that I have, the physical controls of the brakes. To wait left. They're kind of overlap each other. So, yeah, there's 3-4. So I'm crossing 3-4. Great. Nice one. That's Johnny F with me again today. Johnny F, it's great to see you back again. Yes. And Copper Hat's with us as well. This is the bit I love when I'm leaving Ireland. I'll just go a little bit ahead just to get the eye candy. Okay, flaps are set. Okay, so 40% to power. Or 50 is it? That's stable. And full power. All the way forward. Oh, I love the sound. Now, listen to the wheels. See that? They've simulated the wheel actually being on the center line. 120 knots. V1. Rotate. Positive rate. Gear up. $15 degrees. Very nice. Oh, let's zoom in a little bit here. Very nice. I'm just flying it manually now for a bit. Flaps coming up. Good, good, good. Let's flick on the autopilot. Hands off. Oh. Anything else I need to do? You got to stay in the ball. Take off brakes, thrust, yeah, brakes, thrust, yeah. Oh, back to climb. Oh, I nearly forgot, folks. Back to climb. Back to climb. There we go. That could have stuffed things up for me. I've done that before. The autopilot's turning nicely. 30 degrees, really? Okay. After takeoff, gears up, flaps are up, spoilers disarm. Spoilers disarm. Autopilot's on, nose light off, and runway lights off. Nose light off. Runway lights off. Climb. We want to have standard going past 10,000 feet. Let's assume we've been asked to go up to. Let's assume we've been asked to go up to 20,000 feet for now. There we go. We're gonna. I know you're going. Oh, that's my headset. I know you're thinking. You know, put on the de-icing. You're saying. Let's see what happens, shall we? So we're gonna get above these clouds. Get above these clouds. I'll just keep the camera steady here. There we go. We'll get above these clouds now in a minute. Thankfully the door isn't open, which is nice. All our passengers today have survived, which is a nice bonus, so we get paid. 6,000 feet and climbing. Let's have a look at the radio talk here. A little bit late now. A little bit late. But, okay, we got the taxi and stuff done. That's what I want to play with. I'm going to play with that a little bit more. Climb. That's it. Seatbelt signs off. Did I do those off? No, I did not. That's after 10,000 feet, though, isn't it? So we're 8,000 feet and climbing. 13,000 feet to go to our 20,000 feet. Let's have a look at the comments. Let's get my number graph off here. Get that off there as well. And we are now currently just crossing into the Irish Sea. There we go. On our way to Liffey. So it's about an hour and a bit of a trip. Not too long. Let's minimize that. Let's have a look at the chat. Yeah, it's Catherine. Kajartan. Kajaran. I don't know. I'll call you Catherine. Is that okay? Anderson. Remember, you were to cross runway 34. We did. We crossed it because they both diverge at their, you know, they're both kind of on top of each other a little bit. Oh, really? Travis Montgomery saying on YouTube, bah. Oh, here we go. Saying, I don't understand what I'm doing wrong. Every time I try to switch the VOR frequency, I'm tracking to my next waypoint. My navcom never seems to find it. Oh, interesting. Yes, MK, you're right. Throttle climb to 1,500 feet. So that is some things I actually want to write down here on my checklist here. My pen is taking a little... Oh, there it is. Look at that. Look how bright it is now above the clouds, folks. They are some nasty, nasty clouds. Excuse me. Now, I wanted to mark that somewhere. Trust climb. Yeah, I'm going to start. Because I did that early on with the Airbus a few times. And I was going, what's going on? It's not activating the autopilot. Oh man. I said, oh, what's happening? Help me. And you've got to take it back to the tent to climb. That's all. That's all. You know. That is all. Timberwolf says, but tell me... Oh, I think it's from someone else there, sorry. Let us just see where we are. 16,000 feet. See, I was outside chatting. Let's go to standard here. No, standard, please. Great. Let's prepare for our approach. This is going to be quick. Let us prepare for our approach on the computers. Now, first of all, I need the following. I need... Where's it gone? I need... We are going to EGMC, EGMC, Southend, boom, approach, we're going to runway 05, why did I select 05? No, that won't do, that will not do. Because the weather in Southend is the wind is 200, 12 knots. So we want to land to a westerly runway, don't we? This is something new that I haven't done before now. So, flight plan. Destination. Arrival. We want ILS 23. Not 05. So, I don't know how this is going to work. How this is going to mess things up, but we'll see. See, which arrival would I use, you know? Let's see what happens if I put no star in here just for the moment. Insert. And let's see what that gives us. So let's go to the plan view and go down here. Let's zoom out a bit. Go away. Go away, menu. Go away. Go away. No, I didn't want that to happen. That takes me right out of it. I'm just checking here to make sure the approach is coming. This is... Ah, that's nice. Okay, that's what I want. I think. Yeah, that's heading to the west. It's going the right way. This is where a little bit of grey area now exists here. Now, I'm trying to identify the actual airfield here. Is it here? So here's the ILS here. Okay, and there's the airfield there. Am I right? It's kind of messed up there. So, yep. Can I zoom in anymore? No. See that? Can't read that, can I? This is the ILS here. I am assuming. Arrival Silva, Steve Feature says. Yeah, I didn't look that up with all the bits and pieces because I'm using Navigraph, and sometimes it's a weird, you know, it's a weird -23 Silva's deep feature saying. I'm just saying, I know it's not Silva's, but why can't I scroll down? Why can't I see more stars? But I think that will work. Up arrow deep feature says. Ah, it starts at the bottom. Thank you. Silvis. Insert. That looks crazy. It's not right, is it? Have I done something wrong there, deep feature? Okay, I'm going to try it, if that's okay, just for the moment. I'm going to try and do what we had, if that's okay. It looks like it's without it, it's just straight in. Do you know? 2, 3. No star. Insert. So look here. Yeah. Oh no, it's alright. That's iffy there we're looking at. Yeah, that looks like it's kind of straight in, doesn't it? That's kind of what I had. So we'd stick with that. I don't know, Deep Feature, if you're kind of watching. Maybe I should be on not using Navigraph. I don't know, because sometimes I'm getting different information, but I just have to sit down and look into it. Anyhow, great. I'm satisfied with that. Anyway, for now, we're back to nav here, and I'll zoom out a little bit, and let's get our frequencies organized. So that's that done. Navigraph, please come back. We're just on the top of Wales now at the moment, so we want C, Southend. Come on. Approach. 123 ILS. Okay, now, so the ILS excuse me. Frog. .111.35 with an approach course of 233. Wow. Transition 6,000 feet. Good. They don't have VOR there. It's just an ADF, so you can't. So that looks right to me. We're going down this direction, and I have lots of time to organise everything. The base altitude is 2,500 feet. 2,500 feet. Sorry, we've got to be overhead at 2,500. ILS 2,000 feet. Good. And our minimums there are something like 238 feet. 200, okay, that will do. Airfield elevation 55. So I'll put the rad for 2,000 feet. That's what I just used for now. Okay, cool. That is that. There. Excellent. Stunning view once again. A bit of eye candy for 5 minutes, 2 minutes. A bit choppy. Bit choppy today. It wasn't like this yesterday. I think it's smooth for you though. Looking at the other screen here, it's pretty smooth. Where's everyone else? We've gone ahead. There's Copper Hat. There's Buy Gamer UK. Copper Hat's the Tomcat. Well, there's Raptor. There's Gothic Bread. There's Shalene. I don't know if they're with us. There's Paranutra. There's Rolfcopter. There's Silent Coyote. And there's Angry Aaron. Excellent. There's some others up there. Scary view. Scary view. I think it's just my monitor that looks choppy. I think for you, it looks nice. Is it choppy, folks? Is it choppy at all there in the view? Clouds look amazing. Great. Okay. Back in the cockpit. Let's just get everything set up so we can enjoy some more eye candy and remind myself to stop drinking fizzy drinks. Now, let's get the information for Southend. Southend, okay, good. Greenwich 1017. Right, so did I put? I did such standard, thank God. So we need to. Does it have the checklist? Okay, right enough. So the frequency is 11135. 111.35. Confirm once, confirm twice, and confirm 3 times. Oh, it's put it to send because I did it properly. Course is 233, course is 233. Great. There's an ADF. I want to play with that if I can, and that's 3625. Clear. Click, 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 click. 362.5 for the ADF. Boom. And I could switch that on up here. There it is there. Now, how do I switch the needle? Oh, I go here, don't I? Here? Oh. What do you think you're doing? We've got angry passengers on board, ladies and gentlemen. We've got angry passengers. Oh, I didn't want to do that. We have a disturbance on board the aircraft. No. Sorry, folks. That's me messing with the cameras. Let's see the camera gone. We have a problem on board, ladies and gentlemen. Apologies for the disturbance. The producer has gone ballistic. And yes, tearing up the room. And we'll see how that goes. Yeah, thank you for distracting me, producer. That's great. So yeah, you just wrecked that there. Yes, that's right. You just destroy the whole room, the whole thing. Destroy everything. Okay, so where was I now? Oh yeah, frequencies are in. I was messing with the ADF. And we have a look at that as we go. Let's get everything in here. So standard ILS approach, ND range. Okay, reduce constraints display. Have we got the constraints on? We do. We have the constraints on. Confirm ILS frequency I have on the course. Astern intercept heading fine. G block 10 miles out. Drops. That's it. Is that all? And then we come into our landing. Okay. Okay. So that's that set up. The ADF. I would like. Oh, we're not close enough anyway. So let's leave it now for the moment. We're miles away. So I've got it selected there. ADF. Can I have it there as well? No, ADF 2. There's nothing in there anyway. So ADF 1. That's the frequency. So that's nautical miles. So I don't want to get the nautical miles mixed up between that and the ILS like I did the last time. Do you know? So we're good. Let's clean up the cameras and let's get some eye candy going and give me some time to read the chat. Boom, boom. And so far I think it was better than my, first 3 or 4 attempts. Do you think? Am I being overly, overly a bit over optimistic perhaps, but I better not speak too soon, because we all know that things can go very, very wrong very, very quickly. Yes. So, comments. Thank you, Johnny F, for that. Robert says she can't get over that door incident. It's driving her crazy mad. Yes, yes. Oh, by the way, folks, if you're watching the streams now and again and when something funny happens, You know the way you can put it on Twitch at least, anyway, you can put a clip on. Keep doing that, because they're going to make a video out of those. You know, like an intro or something. And thank you everybody who made the clips. I really appreciate that. Here's Angry Aaron, Sonic Coyote, I'm not too sure if he's with us. There's Rolf Copter. I think, see, some people might be new, you know, or some people here just might be flying around. Anyway, oh god, we're over the UK already. Wow, that was quick. Ross Kemp, that's COD. Good. So there's lots of people flying around. Let's just hop inside here. I have a habit of looking inside, saying, you know, looking at the eye candy. Go away, G-Force. I'm not interested. We have. Oh, it's coming in here. Let's go to flight plan. Got 245 to go, so I've loads of time. We're currently at 20,000 feet. Okay, we'll go to 27. Oh, we leave it at 20,000. I know how to do that by now. We're turning now onto TNT. That looks nice. Why are it's displaying double kind of digits there? So I can kind of relax now for a while. Maybe some cruise checks are in order. You just feel that there's something going wrong if I'm not doing something, you know. Let's look at the cruise checks here. Select approach, we've done that. MCDU page, Q&H, temperature. Oh yeah, let's get all the temperatures and winds in. So, for our destination airport, we need all our stuff. And that is... Come on. I'll print out the weather here. Atsu. AC menu. Weather request. And we want... Last time I put it in here, I don't know what's different. Echo Golf. It's MC, isn't it? MC. Please, yes. Send it. Let's see if we've got any messages in here. Not yet. Yeah, just checking the doors. It's a little bit late to be checking the doors, isn't it? Look at the wheel temperatures and stuff, you know. Flight controls. Now, there's so much more stuff that's checked than the real thing. I know this much, you know. But look, it's only one person flying the airplane. Pressure. Cabin altitude, 2,000 feet. They're fine back there. They're fine. Conditioning. APU, we're not using. Leave the engine on. Great. Oh, we've got all the engines on that thing. Let's just have a look at the comments there. Okay. Let's see if the weather came in here. Receive messages. There we go, we got it. Print it out. 1017. Let's get that on the standard, the standby. So the pressure is a lot higher across the pond, or across the Irish Sea. In England, I mean, it's very low pressure over Ireland at the moment. It's very poor weather, raining all day constantly. We've got standard selected, of course, for our main one. And let's just put in See, I would like to, without changing our altitude, set the pressure here. You know, so what's going to happen now is if I pull this to Q and H, right, it's going to start changing the altitude. So you know, so I've kind of I went descending there a little bit. Okay. Now QH is let's punch it out here. QH is 1017. Boom. Temperature is 15 degrees, which is standard ISA. Very nice. The magnetic wind is 200 at 12 knots. Boom. 212. Transition altitude is, I'm just looking at the other screen for that, 6,000 feet. Boom, and we set 200 in the barrel on the radio for minimums. That'll do. Now, at what point do I activate the approach phase? I'll stop my descent first and I'll activate the approach phase. I think if I leave that there, I won't forget. Forgetting things in Flight Simulator is very bad, as you saw from yesterday's stream. I didn't hit the approach button, and then, of course, you know, things didn't go well. Okay, let's put away. Let's get some cameras going. Cameras. Let's have a look. I don't need the, as you can see, the producer sleeping there nice and quietly. Now, okay, you said this yesterday, feature. Somebody did. When you activate the approach phase, okay, which is here, it slows the airplane down to 200 knots. So choose when you want to slow down. Okay. Great, that was on Twitch and on YouTube. Danny Boy says hi all, and Travis. Docs. Oh, okay, thank you very much. Good, right. So, anybody new here? Perhaps an invite for the. Oh, sorry about that. Perhaps an invite for the Discord is in order. Let me get that up here. Where am I? Where is that? The Discord is... We're all in the Discord. There's lots of we all fly together on a Sunday. 2100 hours Irish time for sure, always. These are unscheduled streams. So this week I seem to be doing them late evening, when everyone's home from work, hopefully after they've had their tea, about 6, half 6 I'm thinking. So, you know, let me know if it's working out for you. Let me get that invite here now. So, boom. Invite people. I want it to be... Oh, okay, that's fine. What to do for 7 days. Great. Oops. So, if you're curious to see what we're all up to, there is one on Twitch and one for YouTube. I'm putting it in the link now on YouTube. If you're on the PC, there's the link for the Discord. So the Discord's very nice to have a chat. I put my notifications for streaming, for scheduled streams, but I think everyone knows 2100 hours local Irish UK time now on Sundays on the North European server. But it's nice to chat and ask questions and You know, I went in there once and I was asking, and there's people like Deep Future and Davo, and there's loads of people here, Johnny F, and lots of people that know an awful lot about flight simming. Like, I'm not one to sit down and read a book or instructions for IKEA furniture. I just wing it, and it comes together very well. My IKEA furniture is absolutely brilliantly put together. I'm serious. It's like craftsmanship. It really is. So we need to go to our flight plan. So 180 nautical miles. So I think I should calculate. So that would be descending at about. So what I'm doing here is another calculator. So when do we descend? It's a rough guideline now. We're at 20,000 feet. $60 miles out, 70 miles out. So 70 miles out, I need to start descending. Okay, let's come out a little bit. There is our. So we're going to go straight now to. I can't see it because we're too far away. That waypoint down here. And then we come in for a while, then we'll intercept the ILS, and then hopefully it'll be happy days. And I might do another destination straight after that from Southend, France, I dare say. There's Rolfcopter up there. Rolfcopter, I don't recognise any of the other ones unless they're new. Angry Yarn, I recognise. Viper, I don't know. No, I don't recognize him. But who knows? We might have some new people today. We don't know. I don't know. I don't know. No weather to speak of here. No weather to speak of. Yeah, we got a bit to go. We're coming towards, is it called East Anglia, that area in England above London? You know, the big bulbous bit going out to the, is that East Anglia? I don't know. But we got a bit to go. Last leg, and then we're in for the ILS. Great. So let's run through what's going to happen when I start descending. So I'm going to start descending at about, what did I say, 80 miles out or something like that, was it? 70 miles out. Then what's going to happen is I'm going to start descending. When I get closer, as Deep Future said, I'm going to hit the activate approach phase at some point. I'll be wanting to hit the localizer button and the lock button. And most importantly, when I capture the ILS, hit the damn approach button. I didn't do this yesterday. I just forgot to hit the approach button and I just kept going straight over, high over the airfield. So I went around. So very embarrassing all around. You know, very embarrassing. Very sad for the producer. The producer was not impressed. I took off with the doors open, the left door open in the aircraft. And the producer was trying to stop me. And I just didn't get it. I thought it was something to do with old Timmy fell down, or little Timmy fell down the old well. You know, that's what I was thinking. Let's get some eye candy here. Let's make it late evening, shall we? Oh, that's making me sick. That's bad. Perhaps late evening. It was very dull and dark in Ireland. It really was. There we go. Get the evening time going. Declutter. It's amazing in Ireland and in England as well, and anywhere where there's lots of bad weather in the winter, how different it is up above the clouds when you get above the clouds, how bright it is. Let's have a look at the TCAS, shall we? Let's play with the TCAS. Now there's everyone else. Right, now I'm going to get this out. How much time have I got? 50. Okay, so I'm going to... I used to know these off by heart. The TCAS. TCAS. I'm going to get just something up here for all of us. Images. No. Here. Yeah, I'm just saying I'd like to get the legend for the TCAS. So this guy is 7,500 feet above and climbing. See the arrow going up there? Now I just want to get the legend to be sure of that. You know? Climbing. It doesn't give their direction, I don't think. He's at 5,900 climbing, and there's another 107 climbing. So when they go red, you're in trouble. So I think it's fantastic, the TCAS. See all the traffic. I like that a lot. Let's pay attention to the chat. First time chat from Moose. Moose, welcome. Moose 4503, welcome to the Crazy Madness. Welcome. For those of you who've just joined us, we're coming into Southend in England. I'm hoping I make this a good approach, not like yesterday's stream. Johnny F says, you know there's a calculator on the EFB, don't you? No, Johnny F, I don't. But manually it's easy enough for sure. Yes, it is. I don't have the calculator because I get the weather off my phone as well. It's just nice to compare the two of them. Actually, let's compare the wheel road rather to what we got. Let's see if they match up. Now, I know a bit of time's gone by. They usually update it every half an hour. I have 27, 18, 20 Zulu, 27, 17, 20 Zulu. Okay, so it's a little bit behind. 212 knots. So the date there, 27, 17, 20 Zulu. I have 18, 20 Zulu. Maybe I have to refresh mine. No, let's do that again then. Let's go to Atsu. Maybe I left it too long. Weather request. Give it to me. Send it. Oh god. EGMC. Boom. Send it. Takes a while. While it's doing that, let's just see where we are. We've got 127 miles to go. Okay, we're not doing too bad. Let's go back to CDU to Atsu. And then AOC. Come on. Received messages should have come in by now. There we go. Okay, that would make a big difference. So, yeah, okay, so I have the same. Hang on. 27, 18, 20. 27. Oh, it's 17, 20. Okay, so it's a little bit behind. Now, it's going to be, isn't it? Well, it shouldn't have to be because you get it instantly. So I think they mentioned they're going to fix that. You know, but the wind doesn't change. 212 knots is fine. 10k or more, broken at 2,700 feet. Temperature 15, dew point 11. QNH was 0. Okay, great. Happy days. Now, let's put it out for the laugh. Okay, 120 nautical miles to go. Very nice. Very nice weather in the UK. The weather in the UK is substantially better, especially around the London, the south of England. It's substantially better than Ireland. And to think that it's just next door, really. Look, there it is. It's right next door to us. And look how it's not that much more south, and the summers are much hotter much hotter down here and much clearer, and there's not enough as much rain. That's because, folks, do you know why the weather's so much better down here, you know, than it is in Ireland? And that's because all the weather is generated from the sea, and we get our westerly winds, and we get battered, especially over here. All the people living over on the west coast of Ireland, they get battered. But as the weather goes over the land, it loses its power. Okay, so it dumps all the rain over Ireland. And then by the time it gets over here, it's kind of okay. But then, you know, we protect Wales a little bit there, with, you know. But then there's more land here, and it gets better here. You know. So they get dumped on. We protect England from the weather. That's what I'm saying. We protect England. Scotland screwed. I'm sorry, Scotland, but you have no protection at all from Ireland. Maybe Shetland Islands a little bit, but that's not much. But down here, you're all kind of protected. But my point being, really, it's not that much. A couple of 100 miles to the south, you know, down here, you know, and it's a vast difference in temperatures. And the weather is vastly different. It's not vastly, but it's different. It's warmer, even in the winter in England. Of it. Robert Times is saying yes, more on the TCAS. It says TCAS, or TARA, means traffic advisory. This is the TCAS, by the way, I was mentioning earlier, those of you who are kind of new to swimming. Just let me go back here. You see these little diamonds here with 90 plus 94? He's a flight level 9-3 now, and it's SH minus, is it? Oh, the plus is for he's above us, and he's descending, is that right? So here he's at 3-4 and he's climbing, I think. But anyway, that's what I was talking about, the TCAS. Those are other aircraft, for those of you who are new to flight swimming. Anyway, he goes on to say, TARA means traffic advisory, who's warning you, or who's around you. And resolution advisory, what you do when a collision is imminent. You hear climb or descend. It's as simple as that. So to come off an oral warning, climb, 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 or descent, descent, descent. And you just do what the TCAS tells you. You're not supposed to use your own judgment, you're supposed to do what the TCAS tells you. Because if the other pilot uses his own judgment and you use the TCAS, you're going to meet each other, aren't you? So you're both to obey the TCAS, end of story, full stop. That's my understanding of it. 96. So I said we're going to descend at 70. Okay, we'll start descending at 70. Let's get my descent checklists ready. Let's have a look at the YouTube comments. Actually, I want to get... look at the TCAS legend here. I can't seem to get one on Google. I'm sure if I tried harder. Maybe here's one. So here is a pop-up windows. Here's some stuff with the TCAS here. So you can see here. Own aircraft. Well, that makes sense there, right? Other traffic, altitude unknown, unfilled diamond, on right. There we go. So this is approximate traffic, 1,100 feet above me. Oh, it's right, great. And descending, filled diamond in white or cayenne. Here's the traffic advisory one. It goes yellow, and it's here saying 900 feet below me and level, filled yellow amber circle. And then a resolution advisory. 500 feet below me and climbing, filled red square. There you go. There you go. You don't need lock, LS, and then approach button once established. Okay, so deep feature's telling me when I come into my approach, I don't need the LS button. Oh, sorry, hang on. Yeah, I just need the lock. Hang on. Oh, you don't need the lock button. Okay, great. Oh, we're turning already. I'm going to start descending here now. A bit of an early turn. So let's go down to 10,000 feet for now. Descending now, please descend. There we go, we're descending now. So yes, sorry, deep future, you don't need the lock. Okay, that's just the localizer lock, the VOR. So I need LS, of course, to display my landing system, and then approach when it captures. Great. I'll just read the comments here. G'day Grip, says Brian Hendley. Bendy 7473. That's your flight sim. Okay. Welcome. Oh yes, Bendy, I remember you now. Yes. G'day. Greetings. Welcome to my midweek surprise stream. Smurf has just ordered the Alpha flight yoke, getting it tomorrow. Oh, great, Smurf. They're easier to get now. What did you have before that, I wonder? You probably find a noticeable difference. Great. Okay, so great. Okay, that's all done. I just want to do that thing here before. Okay, I better start getting my act together now very quickly. Good. Good. Let's come down to our... let's come down to 3,000 feet. 2,500, wasn't it? Let's start that now. I can change that if I find I'm getting too low. We are 38 miles away. Am I too high? Am I messed up? Let's activate the approach phase. We're over the sea, you know. Some eye candy would be nice. I know it might be too low. We'll see how it goes. I just panicked a bit there to go, oh, I'm going to be too high again. I don't want that to happen again. That would be very, very bad. This thing here, would just stop. Right, so we're coming very close to our approach. Stay tuned. Okay. Now, we have, okay, let's concentrate here. The sun's right in my face, but I don't need to see out at all. Let's zoom in here a little bit. Oh, the AGF is kicking in there now. Great, okay, so that'll start kicking in. I don't know, put the LS on now. I mean, does it make a difference? Where is the... oh, 11 miles. Holy cow. Let's get rid of that ADF and make sure... 10 miles out. Oh, good God, I'm not descending. Why did it stop descending? Okay, don't panic. It's the constraints is why I did descend, isn't it? Yeah, it's the constraints, that's why. I just panicked a little bit there, going, oh no, I'm going to do it again. So it's constraints. I hope. Where's my graph gone? Oh, God. IND is the identifier. Good. IND 23 nautical miles. Great. Okay. So, yeah. Why was that? Now let's go back to the ADF and see. Is that giving me a distance? I got a difference somewhere else. I read 10 miles. Do you see here? That's... look. Wow. Okay. That was the next waypoint I was reading. Get rid of the ADF there. That was the next waypoint I read. And I went, oh my god, I'm going to be too high. So, and that's why I panicked. We weren't descending. So, note to self. I've done this a few times now. There's the identifier to the lower left for the ILS. I'm 20 miles out. It's identified. Everything is just fine. Yeah. Let's put on the seatbelt signs on. We're coming past 10,000 feet. Everybody getting your seats. Oh, I didn't... Oh, they've all gone to the toilet in their seats now. Bing bing. Anti-ice, your barometric pressure set. That is the transition altitude, which is 7,000 feet. We're a bit to go there. When lower than 10,000 feet, we'll put the landing lights on, which we are. So, 1020. Oh no, that's... Did I not turn them off? Oh, I just turned them off. I should have retracted them. That causes drag, doesn't it? 70 nautical miles to go and everything's fine. Everything's just dandy. Are we on profile, so to speak? No. It says we should be... Oh, not below 4,000 feet here. — 9,000 feet seems a little bit high. You know? I don't know what I can do. Why are you leveling off? Keep descending. I can put the air brake out, can I? Can I put the air brake out? Let's try the air brake. I haven't used this in the Thrustmaster yet. There we go. That's the glide slope now at the moment. We have 12 miles to go. Okay, so usually it's... Oh man, I need to start coming down, really. Really, you know? Flaps one. I must have made a miscalculation there. Descend! Why won't it descend? Okay, I'm just increasing the descent there. I'm going to fix this. It's going to be fixed. See, we're too high here. We should be going into 2.5. I can't hit the approach button yet. I'll keep coming down. Jeez, I'm only 7 miles away from the airfield. Yeah, I did descend properly. How did my car... It did turn very early. I don't know if that was enough, but I didn't descend on time. I'll keep coming down. I don't want 1,700 feet a minute. I want fucking 3,500 feet a minute. Anyway, I'm going to go manual. I'm going to go manual. I'll go manual for the moment. I'll switch it back on. I'm overspeeding. Now we're descending as I wanted. Just a little bit. Damn it, I can't. I got so many approaches quite okay until now. There's all the way back. There's nothing I can stick out to slow down. I'm going to go around, folks. Okay, let's practice that. So, stop that. Leave the flaps where they are, and go around. I'm going to go to 2,500 feet. Gears up anyway, that's fine. Yeah, I don't want to be fighting. Oh, flaps up. Bloody hell. 2,500 feet. There we go. What a pain in the neck. Flaps are up, spoilers are up. I'm going to turn downwind. I'm just not having a good... I'm not having good luck. So I just too high, that's simple as that. I didn't descend in time. I thought I did. I thought I did my calculations correctly. I did not. But I'm kind of pleased with this now because I wanted to practice the go around to some degree, and that I want to go to a waypoint further out. So I'm going to increase. I want to go back to... I want to go back to, I didn't, that was very, which part? Oh, you see, these throttles are so damn sensitive, folks. I was overspeeding there for a little bit. They're very, very sensitive when I'm using the Thrustmaster Airbus control quadrant. I just leave all throttle on. There we go. So can I deactivate the approach phase? Let's find out. So, I want to go... See, I can't read those damn waypoints now because they're all cluttered amongst each other. How annoying is that? I heard a bing bing. That was Trites4 subscribed. Tier 1. Trites, thank you very much. Thank you for subscribing. I know I climbed way up here and that's fine. Leave it here at about 7,000. I was looking for there. Okay, so we're on downwind now. Runway's over here. Back there somewhere. So. Is there a missed approach button or something? Approach. I hear this constant tone. What is that? I want to get to... Let's have a look and see what the boys are saying there. I can't see them. I think it's a G anyway. Okay, we'll just come around and do a visual approach. So that's what happens when you don't descend in time. I thought I had it sorted out. You know, I prefer to come down lower earlier. You know, I'm going to start descending now to... In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the autopilot on again. Oh, I'll fly it manually the whole way. Or, what to do? I'll just fly it manually. Let's start coming down. What's this power? 34%, 200 knots, okay. Fine, and we're going to fly it manually in the ILS now as punishment. I'm going to keep doing this until I get it spot on. I'm going to come down to the 2,500 feet now manually. I'm looking for about 200, between 200 and 220 knots is fine. I'm going to be very, very careful with these throttles because they're so sensitive. Okay, yeah, okay. So I wanted, there we go. That's better. They're very, very sensitive. And I shouldn't be pointing my nose down anyway, that's for sure. Let's get the recorder ready to record the landing. Oh, I'll start the recorder now so I don't forget. Okay, keep coming down. I want 2.5. 2.5. Good. All the flaps are up. Good, 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 good. Now we're coming below the glide slope. So there's the glide slope there. There's the diamond there. Come on, keep going. I'll give it 2,000 feet a minute there. 220, I'm happy with that. You may want to see what inputs I'm putting on the controls as well. No, I don't want the dog. No, 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 no. Yeah, here we go. $2,500. Now you can see the controls. To some degree, 3,500. Boom. Let's take a turn for base. No, don't descend. What I'm hunting for, by the way, when I'm really concentrating like this, I'm hunting for the point here, my degrees nose up for level. So that's about level there, that's about 5 degrees nose up. To keep my 3,500. In fact, the base is 2,500. We'll stick it at 3,500 for now because I got a good long run in, you know, for the ILS. We're 17 nautical miles away from it. In fact, I'll come down to the... Yeah, we'll get a nice long approach in. Have I reduced the power there by hitting the controls a little bit half? It's so sensitive. It's actually the only disadvantage of the Thrustmaster Airbus is there's no throw for the throttle and it bugs the hell out of me. You see, I just pulled it back 1/10 of an inch. I know you can't see it. You know, it's over here. You can't really see it. It's kind of hidden under everything. I don't know if I move the keyboard there. Can you see it there? Not really. But there's no throw in it, if you know what I mean. You know, there's none of this. It's tiny. That's my excuse and I'm sticking to it. I'm going to descend to 2.5, I've decided. Let's just keep it on the profile that they want. There's someone going in there. Front. Coming down. I'm going to do a tiny bit of... Okay, I'm going to put the stage flaps 1 now, so I have to add a bit of power. And I'm going to load the gear. big balloon. Big balloon. Okay, we are coming on the localizer. Still descending to my 2.5. Now the approach course was... See, it's not like the old little airplanes. There's no... I like to have a bug. You know? I like to have... Let me just see if I can change this here. I like to have... There we go. That looks a little bit more... Looks a bit better. So what I'm thinking here is the yellow line, this tiny yellow line in here, that is my actual heading. Let's just get down to 2.5. I don't need to now, but that's fine. So the gear's down. I got one flaps down. Let's get the checklist out. The director has woken up, and the director is starting to move around the room now. Great timing, director. Great timing. Here comes the glide slope. Oh no, I meant to switch them on. Sorry. Okay, let's not worry about that stuff now. I want my 2.5 before I intercept. A little bit of wind coming from the right. There's no wind hour, but I can feel it, if you know what I mean. And also the windmills are giving that indication. So I'm going to get to my 2.5. There's definitely a wind here. Now 2.5. Boom. That's it. Keep it there. That's it. Good, good, good. All going well so far. Now it's going to get really sensitive. Gears down. Gears down. Flaps 1, flaps 2. Well, we'll put flaps 2 on now, and I'm going to lower the nose. I haven't touched the power yet. It's 200 knots, because the flaps are going to slow me down, aren't they? I'm going to pass out this guy. I'm looking for about 800 feet a minute when I get onto the glide slope, which is diamond tier. There's another aircraft there. Now, 800 feet a minute. Roughly. Give me 8. Okay. Give me 1,000. Good, good, good. Good. Give me 900 feet a minute, please, and now 1,000. Not quite. We'll never catch it unless I turn right a little bit more. There we go. That'll do it. Now back onto it. Oh no, see, I'm used to having a heading book. Okay, gear's fixed. Oh, gear's down. I'm going a little bit too fast. I'm going to take a little smidge of power back. More flaps. Actually, no. Let's slow down first. Okay, we're nice and soft now. Let it come in itself. Just barely. And full flaps. If there's anything else to be done, I suppose the important thing is the gear's down. And... oh, the director's doing all sorts of crazy stuff. The gear's down. Why is it? Well, it's the crucial point of flight. It's a crucial phase. Concentrate. So this is what happens. No. Not power. I'm going to glide onto it now. We've been intercepted, ladies and gentlemen. We've been intercepted. Get over to the damn thing. Okay, I'm visual now. I'm staying visual. No, I'll do a bit of both. You can hear the director going like crazy there now. Continue. Continue. I'm off the centre line, which is very upsetting. Oh, I've got to remember Southend's a very short airfield. Don't worry, we'll stop. We can do it. Should have landed earlier.
40, 30, 20, 10, 5.
There we go. Reverse thrust. Its own. Oh, stop. Wow, that was a very short landing. That was unusually short. An unusually short landing, was it not? Flaps are coming up. Spoilers are up anyway. That was an unusually short landing, folks, wasn't it? Very short. I didn't even have my auto brakes on. You know? Where we go to? There's lots of people flying around here today. Where have I gone the wrong way? Southend is a funny place. It's not very big. I do know there's a McDonald's very close by. So yes, I might just pop back into this. Well, look, it is what it is. I was too high. And should I just stop here? I was too high, so that's what happens. If you're too high, you're gonna have to go around and do it all over again. It's as simple as that. Let's see what Grant has to say. Request taxi parking. Grip some taxi to general aviation parking. Taxiway D. Cross runway. Yeah. We leave it here. We leave it here for the moment. That's not that big an airplane, so I just park it up further ahead here. We'll have a look at the replay of the landing. To get this done quite well, I feel you've got to do this a little bit more than just once or twice. You know, I've been doing it like once every 2 weeks maybe, you know, so I that's kind of the reasoning for let's just say we are parking let's just cross the runway actually and go back to the main area. Oh, it looks awful though, doesn't it? We'll park here. We're parking for maintenance because, in fact, we're parking here because they want to arrest the captain for his go-round. So we just park it up here. It's not a very fancy airfield anyway. Park and brake on. We will put the APU on. In fact, we just shut down. No, just shut down from here. Let's switch off the 2 engines. And let's have a look. Oh, I wish they would stop that. These little things come up, drive you mad. Continue, please. Let's switch off. Great, it's all done. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at the replay. Where's the replay gone? Replay. Stop recording and replay. Let's have a look at our landing. Oh, I shouldn't have done that actually. Okay, hang on. Let's come back out again. I should not have shut down the engines. Should not have done that. Let's pause the replay here. I forgot about that. Let's go here. Let's stop the replay. Continue. And let's press Control E to start. That looks a bit odd. Oh, that's not right. So just press Control E. With the flight recorder, if you shut down your engines, it'll shut them down in the actual replay, which is a pity. So I'm just starting up my engines here again. Let's have a quick look at the comments. So we'll do a vote, and you can see what my actual landing was like. That was this, when you got the door open and the steps down, it stops quick. Well, I didn't, did I? Just hope I didn't. I'm pretty sure I didn't. Oh, Pilot Plus have a good version of Southend. Okay, I might have a look at that. Pilot, is that on the store, deep feature? Yeah, Johnny, I was way too fast there for a bit. Maybe I will do that, Stava. Maybe I will. But I just need to practice. I've done this, as you know, a few times. Nicely. All worked out. I think I know what it was. I didn't calculate the time to descend at all. You know, that's what happened there, I reckon. Now, the engines didn't start. Let's have a look at the replay. You don't need to hear the sounds. So, let's get to the replay here. What a pity. Replay. Pause. Zoom. Resume replay. Okay, here we go. Now, I'll put it on a bit of daylight so you can see. Let me just pause it there for a second, because I'm going to put a vote in. Or do you want to vote on YouTube? Would you like to have a votey booze? He's watching on YouTube. 34, yeah, let's do a vote. So I'll just pause that for a second. So I'll type into YouTube and I'll show everybody the results. How was my landing? Oh, no. That's not what I want. Copy. We want there. Create a poll. Let me be 10 out of 10, so we'll say 9 out of 10. Oh, I put 10 out of 10 there. Let's see what you think. 10 out of 10. I can only have 4 options, can't I? So 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10. We'll say 5 out of 10. And we'll add an option 1 out of 10. Pity. There we go. So there's the poll going into YouTube. I'll show it to you guys on Twitch now in a second. I'm going to change it just so you can see. You want to see the wheels, you know, so I'm going to change it more to a bit of a daylighty kind of scenario there. There we go. You get a better view of the landing that way. Let us begin the replay. Resume replay. Okay, off we go. There we go. So, oh, that's a little bit far away, isn't it? Let's just go forward a little bit. There we go. Which way is the sun's coming from this side? So there we go. We'll take it from this side. So I'm on the poppies. That's fine. On the poppies. Oh, good. Still on the poppies. Oh, I got a little bit low there, did I? Sorry. Oh, that's okay. We're on the poppies. Okay. And here we go. Here we go. Very short. Look at how short the runway is. Look how short I stopped. Let's get it in here. Because I want to follow the poppies all the way down. There we go. Not even a bit of smoke. And on the centre line, if I do say so myself. Let's have a look at it from a standing point of view. Let's increase my speed. We'll take it from here. And I'm going to disconnect the follow me. And we're going to rewind a little bit. Come on. Okay. And let's play it. Not so bad. Not so bad. I think it was a nice landing. But yeah, some improvement to be done as always. Let me show you what the results are. So we have, for those of you in watching on Twitch. Okay, there we go. There we go. 38%, 10 out of 10. Thank you very much. 7 out of 10, 50%. 5 out of 10, 12. And 1 out of 10, 0. Thank you very much, folks. And that, I think we leave it there for the moment. And I will see you again very, very soon. Just read the comments, I won't rush off. Pilot Plus apparently did a good version of Southend. Oh, yes, I'm stuck at that. Robert Times. Oh, I'll show up as a barn. Okay. Landing 9, approach 5. Yeah, approach 0, Johnny, because I messed it up, didn't I? The first approach. Thanks, JD Feature. Thank you very much. I just need to spend a bit of time. I'm really annoyed because that's twice I've done that now. With just not getting down soon enough. Because before I was coming down too soon, and that's all that happened there. I was just too high. Everything was fine, you know. And that's what happens. Thank you very much, everybody on YouTube as well. Travis, I'll just mention a few names here on the chat. Travis, Mick Berry or Match Berry, Neil, Yanis, Mr. Mulzik for all, Daddy Boy as always, Dale Hoover, Joey Mack, Mac Berry as I said, Smurf as well, Zombie Snack, Ian Pollard, and all of you guys there that are subscribing and following and all that kind of stuff. I hope I didn't miss any notifications, but don't worry, I'll get you tomorrow. So tomorrow I'll be on roughly about after tea time, after you come home from work in the UK, Ireland. And until then, folks, I will see you. Hopefully I'll have improved. I better improve before the end of the week. Because then, you know. So, guys, thanks very much. And I'll see you very, very soon. Tomorrow.